The gravity indicator has applications across all markets and all time frames, and has two different settings. One is to say that you're just going to look at the current supports and resistance lines depending on where they are in relationship to price, or as I've got it set up here, where it's actually showing the history of how they've changed. So I have the short-term, medium-term levels switched on, and this is on the Dow Jones itself on a 30-minute basis. The idea of gravity is to understand where fair value is in the short, medium and long-term trend. You can also put a user-defined amount of bars back, or sorry, a number of days back, and you would do that specifically if you want to track it from a specific high or low. The main way that it's used is to wait for price to come to one of these levels and then use some of the other indicators that will tell you that that support is now holding and you want to trade it. So what I've put on here, where the diamonds are, is the time continuation study, which is divergence, and we have pink diamonds above and green diamonds below. There's been a few signals. I'm just going to highlight which ones are the ones that are tradable. This one here is not at support, so not really interested in it. This one actually is at 230, so it's the opening of the Dow, so it's not really, the price has just automatically jumped there. This one was at support, it's come down to it, it's gone a little bit below, hasn't closed below, and then we've had a divergent signal appear. These two up here are not at support. If you're being very aggressive, then you might wish to trade the breakdown, but you wouldn't be interested in trading this breakdown because you were coming into support, this major level here, and as we can see, that's gone back a considerable distance. Then had a final signal on Friday. We bounced up, didn't quite hit the resistance point. Now I've switched to a daily chart of blue, which has been on a bit of a rip in recent weeks, and this is a way that you could qualify support based on a breakout signal if it occurred. And we have a power play buy signal here, classic breakout, and instead of understanding that the stop might have to go all the way back below the recent low, you can actually use the gravity indicator, which will tell you what is the support point in terms of most time within this previous sideways move. So we have the breakout here. I wouldn't want price closing back below that gravity indicator. If it did, I'd say that it was a false breakout and take the loss.